What's up, guys? Today's topic, we're going to be talking about how to defend your time. It seems to be a popular topic that a lot of people in the real estate industry and sales industry seem to kind of struggle with a little bit because being organized is not exactly, let's put it this way, the stereotypical realtor is known as the fun, bubbly, outgoing person that likes to be out and about. Not so much, if I were to describe someone like numbers based, analytical, introvert, you're probably thinking more of the accountant type. But believe it or not, there are realtors who are that type too. I'm myself included. I am the accountant type, budget loving, numbers based real estate agent with the introverted, personality. Not so much the, go out and everybody just goes crazy and, loves to party. Like I can only stand people for so long before I need to like retract into my little introvert bubble and, be by myself for an hour or two. So, fun story that actually, came up on my desk was, this somebody had asked to, do an episode about, organizing time, like how, like, cause I have this, reputation in my office for being the most organized real estate agent in the office. And out of, we have 350 some agents in our office. So, I think it's pretty cool that I have that reputation. To be honest with you, it doesn't seem like being organized is all that hard, but, people apparently, I guess it must be a strength, because people seem to struggle with it. So basically what I'm going to put in this episode is, what I do to maintain this level of organization. So what I do is, okay, I'm the numbers based guy. So every month I'm going to look at my budget. I'm going to say, okay, what can I spend this month on marketing? What can I spend on myself? Like for fun stuff, like what kind of disposable income do I get? And then obviously what are all the expenses? What can what can my wife and I spend together? Like where's the fun money going? All that stuff. We basically lay out well, I can't call it a budget around her, call it a spending plan because, she likes to spend money. I'm more of the saver. So when you frame it like a spending plan, it's a little bit better. So anyway, we create a spending plan together every month. So I do the same thing with my time because I'm going to be instead of spending money, I'm going to be spending time. So, we have to pre-build out that schedule. And okay, maybe just to use, maybe, I guess if you have kids, then they probably have things going on. Like they might have dance class, they may have sporting events, they may have stuff at school they got to go to. Look at the calendar. What does their calendar look like? Okay, where does that fit in? Now, like pull out your iPhone and use your calendar app, which is what I do. And, now I don't have kids. So I don't do this with kids, but I'll do this with events that Ashley has going on in her life or things that things that are, family and friends related in my life and be like, okay, that's built into the schedule. So when it comes to scheduling appointments on those weekends or on those nights, or like if I'm taking Ashley to a 76ers game on, I don't know, in late January, well, I know that I'm not going to be building, I'm not going to be scheduling appointments that night because that's Steve and Ashley night. So I pre-build out the schedule, and you've got to put in and you've got to treat those appointments or treat those family and friends time like appointments, like they're work. Like, okay, work is going to pay you financially, like with money, that's the currency you're going to be paid. But don't forget, people don't always get fulfillment from just money. Like, obviously you need money to do things in life, but it's not the source of all fulfillment. People get paid in other, life pays in other currencies. Life will pay in love. Life will pay in happiness. Life will pay in fulfillment. You get those things from spending time with your family and friends. So you will be paid, you won't be financially paid, but you'll be paid in other ways. So you need to keep those appointments too, because as a human being, we need to maintain balance and get paid in the non-financial ways of life, like through love, through setting an example for kids, through receiving love from your loved ones and family members and friends, laughing and telling jokes with your sarcastic best friend group that you have, or whatever it is. Like that's it. Just sometimes people throw those appointments out or they move them because they don't they don't pay financially, which, yeah, that's true, but they just know they pay in a different kind of currency. And when you think of it that way, it's like, crap, that's really important. I need to get paid my fair share of love at this point, so I don't want to cut myself out. Or I need to be paid my fair share of laughter this month, so I don't want to skip that appointment, or with my friends because I want to laugh my ass off that night, or whatever it is. So you just, treat it like that. So also, your clients will respect you more for maintaining your boundaries. If you have clients that are saying, if you can't answer my calls 24/7, then I don't want to work with you. And that's okay. You just say, okay, that's fair. I'm just not the person for you. And then you release them back to the marketplace and let them go find someone else to be a pain in the ass to, because you don't want that client anyway. So I learned a really cool lesson in online marketing. I learned how to, I'm studying how to write sales copy and things like that. And one of the things I read was writing sales copy is more about excluding people than it is including people. So what a lot of do is in your sales messages, write all kinds of messages to include include as many people as possible. Whereas that's not exactly what you want to do. You want to actually exclude, not include. So exclude, not include. And by doing that, it actually cuts out the jackasses of the world. It cuts out the D-bags of the world. So it makes your life and your business a lot more pleasant to be in. So, just treat your family and your friends with appointments. Maintain them like appointments. Treat them like work. Like I said, they pay in a different currency. Treat your budget, or treat your time every month like it is your budget. And overall, this will create more respect for you and your boundaries by executing on all these things. So that's actually really interesting in this video is that because there's an absolute blizzard outside here in Philadelphia, the color of my screen keeps changing from a blue to a yellow to an orange and then back again. So random fun fact for the day for those of you who are watching this as a video instead of on a podcast. But anyway, so hope you guys got a lot of value out of that stuff. Hopefully it helps you at all. If you have more questions about this stuff, just feel free to let me know. Leave a comment below, asking questions, or send us an email at steve@thenextlevelacademy.com, and I will see you guys on the next episode.